You know that moment when the urge shows up out of nowhere? You weren't spiraling, you weren't panicking, you were just sitting there and suddenly the thought lands. I should probably reach out. Your phone feels heavier in your hand, your mind starts rehearsing what you'd say, and the longer you sit with it, the louder the urge gets. Not frantic, persistent, right? Wanting to chase doesn't mean you're weak. It means your body wants this feeling to stop. That's what it means. Come sit with me. Come on in. If you keep feeling that pull to reach, explain, or close the gap, and you're tired of undoing your own progress afterward, subscribe and stay here. This space is about learning how to stay seated in yourself. We're talking about chasing today, not as a flaw, not as something to shame, no, but as a moment most women misunderstand. Because once you see what's actually happening when the urge hits, you stop reacting to it. And when you stop reacting, your power stops leaking out of you. Walk with me through this. Come on, we'll do it together. Because chasing doesn't always look desperate. It doesn't. Most of the time, it looks reasonable. It's like sending a just checking in text message, right? Offering reassurance when no one asks for it. Explaining how you feel one more time. Softening your standards so things feel lighter. Reaching out because the silence feels heavy. You tell yourself, I'm just being open, or I don't want things to feel awkward, or you know what, I just want some clarity. But here's the truth most women miss. You're not chasing clarity. You're chasing relief. Relief from the tension, relief from the waiting, relief from not knowing. And your body believes moments like this will fix that, right? Think about it. Think about the last time you wanted to reach out. What feeling were you trying to get away from? When the urge to chase shows up, your body tells the story before your mouth does. It does. Your chest feels tight, like something needs to move. Your thoughts speed up. Your focus narrows onto one solution. Do something. You're not emotional. You're activated. And what's really happening is your body wants regulation. Yeah. Not connection, not resolution, regulation. That's why the urge feels physical. It's not loud panic, it's pressure. Pressure to move, to smooth things over, to make the discomfort stop. And if you're honest, sitting still in that moment feels harder than reaching out. It does. This is the part women don't say out loud. You think, if I don't say something, I'll look cold. Or if I don't reach out, maybe I'll lose him. Or what if he thinks I don't care? What if this is my fault? You start bargaining with yourself. You do. I'll just send something light. Yeah. I won't pour my heart out. I won't spill my guts. I'll just test the waters a little bit. Just throw something out there. And all of that sounds logical until you look back later and realize you moved before you were ready. Not because you're impulsive, because discomfort is persuasive. It is. It's very persuasive, right? Here's a truth that changes how you see this. The urge to chase isn't about the other person. It's about how your body learned to soothe itself. At some point, reaching out brought relief. It did. Explaining brought relief. Fixing it brought relief. Not lasting safety, but relief. So your system learned. When tension shows up, move towards it. That doesn't make you needy. It makes you conditioned. And here's a shift. Just because something brings relief doesn't mean it brings respect, clarity, or safety. And that big word is respect, right? Many women were raised in environments and spaces where tension didn't resolve on its own, where silence meant something was wrong, where waiting meant being forgotten, where you learned to step in quickly to keep things steady. You didn't learn that from a book. You learned that by living inside of it. So now when something feels off, your body reaches for what it knows, right? Movement, contact, fixing. It's true. Not because you lack self-control, but because stillness once felt unsafe. It did. You're allowed to unlearn that. You are. Think about this. Where did you learn that waiting wasn't safe? Right? Where? And let me say this plainly. There have been moments when you felt the urge to chase and followed it. You sent the message. You explained again. You stepped towards someone who wasn't stepping towards you. Not because you didn't know better, but because sitting with that feeling felt unbearable. It was miserable. That doesn't make you wrong. It means no one taught you how to stay with discomfort without turning it into action. And now you're learning. You're learning how to sit in it, right? So here's a throne skill. How to sit in that without having the urge to collapse. This is what holding your center looks like, right? When the urge rises, you don't argue with it. You don't shame yourself. You don't suppress it. You sit. You notice the tight chest, the restless energy, the looping thoughts over and over again. And you tell yourself, I don't need relief right now. I need clarity. I can survive this feeling. And you stay. Not rigid, not cold, but present with yourself. That's composure, right? The second wave most women miss. Here's a part that doesn't get talked about enough. Even after you don't chase, another wave comes. Doubt. You start thinking, was that the right move? Am I being too distant? What if this backfires? This is where most women cave. Not at the first urge, but at the second. That doubt. And this is where holding your center actually matters. Because growth doesn't feel confident at first. It doesn't. It feels unfamiliar. It feels strange, uncomfortable. It does. Right? But here's a contrast I want you to see clearly. Relief versus authority. Chasing feels active. It does. Holding your center, it feels quiet. Chasing promises relief. Holding your center builds authority. One calms the moment, the other changes the pattern. And the truth is, you don't lose connection by not chasing. You lose confusion. And here's the shift I want you to get. You're not someone who reaches for relief anymore. You let urges rise and fall. You trust yourself enough to stay still. You let clarity catch up before you move. That's not passivity. That's self-leadership. And people feel it even when nothing is said. Right? You don't chase to calm your body. You don't explain to create safety. You stay seated and let the urge pass. If you're ready to stop undoing your progress for momentary relief, subscribe before you go. Your calm deserves consistency. Next message is this: orientation. In the next message we're going to walk through is what happens after you don't chase. When life seems to test whether you'll fold or you'll hold it together. That moment reveals everything, right? Thank you again for being here, Queen. I appreciate you more than you know. Stay blessed, stay crowned, and go ahead and hit subscribe. I'll see you soon. Take care.